is our presentation. Okay, so I'm Kelsey, and I'm going to talk about self-determination and enjoyment enhancement. So get pumped. Okay, self-determination and enjoyment enhancement theory was developed by Edward, I'm going to say Decky, and Richard Ryan. So the self-determination is a theory of motivation. It is concerned with supporting our natural or intrinsic tendencies to behave in effective and healthy ways, which everybody wants. Okay, so the key words are the following: self-awareness, intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, making choices and decisions, action, self-regulation, and self-advocacy. So cool. So the desired outcomes is to increase self-worth, increase self-advocacy, and to enhance the quality of your client's life. The assessment tools are the ARC, which is pretty much like a self-assessment and choice maker. Um, Application, use the PI process, which we all know: assess, plan, implement, and evaluate. So pretty much the self-determination theory is all about just making the right choices to enhance your enjoyment in life, and that will in due course allow you to have better quality of life. So that's pretty rad. The activity that I want to invite you guys to do is, some of you might be familiar, there's a Christ-like attribute assessment that's in chapter 6 of Preach My Gospel. Pretty much it just goes through a lot of Christ-like attributes like faith, charity, and it asks you simple questions and you rate yourself from like 1 to 5. So here's the link for that. Or you can just Google search Christ-like attribute assessment under Preach My Gospel. And I think that that works with this theory because self-determination theory, it's one of the tools to measure it is a self-assessment. So this was the first self-assessment I thought about. So I want to invite you guys to do that, and it should take about 20 and 30 minutes, and it's really great. So I turn the time over to my homie Alyssa.
Hello. My presentation, or part of the presentation, is on Healthy People 2020, which is basically a federal government organization to help the American people become healthy. It was created in 1979 and it is revised every 10 years. So last time it was revised was 2012, and currently it is known as Healthy People 2020. Foundational theories it's based on strength-based theory, which focuses on prevention and how we can strengthen people's health and prevent their health issues. Unique language found within this theory is health equity, health disparity, and health-related quality of life. 3 unique attributes are: attribute number 1, identify nationwide health improvement priorities; attribute number 2, increase public awareness.
It's fine, just keep going.
Awareness and understanding of the determinants of health, disease, and disability, and the opportunities for progress. And attribute number 3, provide measurable objectives and goals that are applicable at the national, state, and local levels. Outcomes for success for this theory are to obtain a higher quality of life until people live free of preventable diseases, disabilities, injuries, and premature death. Number 2, promote quality of life, health development, and healthy behaviors across all stages of life. And number 3, create social and physical environments that promote good health for all. Assessment tool and what it measures. One of the assessment tools I found was Foundation Health Measures, which is a global aspect of measure, which means it's measurement of health across the world. So it shows how we in the United States compare to other people in other countries. This applies to the TR process in many different ways. A couple of the ways are: it is incorporated with the federal government, which makes Healthy People 2020 their guideline because they developed it. It shapes policy that will happen in the next 20 years. It provides grants so your program you're working under may qualify for these grants. It helps people be healthy and improve people's quality of life, and it works with people in all populations. As I said before, it works with all populations, especially adults and geriatrics. And the activity I chose, since Healthy 2020 People is all about helping people become more healthy, one of the ways you can do that is by physical activity. I chose jump roping for 10 minutes. So I have this nice link here that will take you to YouTube and will show you a jump roping tutorial. It's only 10 minutes, really fast, really physical. And that is all.
Thanks, guys. You're wonderful. Okay, now you just get to watch me stop.